What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are adding to the build series onto the 850, guys. And if you have not seen from the title, this bad girl right here is getting an exhaust. So guys, if you guys do follow me on Instagram, if you don't, follow it, I'm putting it up on the screen, Foxy 6.7. But about a week ago, guys, I had put up a poll on my story if we should get new wheels for the 850 or if we should get an exhaust for the 850. And honestly, guys, I think the percentage was like 75-25. Everybody wanted an exhaust, so we ended up going with an exhaust. We gotta make the crowd happy, the audience happy. Even though if you really think about it, the wheels aren't really gonna up the performance of the four-wheeler. Exhaust, it's more performance, it's better flow and such. So we ended up going with an exhaust, guys, and the exhaust options there was a ton of them. There's RJWC, there's Big Gun, there's HMF, Looney Tune, and I think there's a whole bunch of other ones, but it's not coming to my mind right now. But there's a whole bunch of other brands that we could have went with. So guys, it was a hard decision, but looking up all these exhausts, guys, exhaust systems, if you have not looked into them, they can get pretty pricey. I think the cheapest one was like 300, ranging up to like almost 1,000. It gets crazy. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, show you what we got, and you guys are also gonna get another sneak peek at something else that's coming for the 850. And here it is, guys. We ended up going with Big Gun, and here's a sneak peek. A lot of you guys already actually commented on the last video, well, two videos ago. You're like, oh, Tarachi Aztecs. So yeah, guys, the good guys over at Tarachi ended up sending me a pair for me to try out on the 850 and just give an honest review about them. So you guys go follow them. Huge shout out to those boys over there. That'll be coming real soon. I'm not too sure yet if I'm gonna wait until I get new wheels or just keep running these ugly stock wheels. But guys, the Big Gun exhaust, let me I actually already opened it to make sure everything was good, but let me show you what I went with. Ooh, it's gonna be hard with one hand. Ooh, boys, are you ready? Ooh, look at that silver bullet, baby. So guys, Big Gun, they make I think two exhaust systems for the 850. They make the Evo U, which I've heard, and honestly it sounds really good. It's just like ridiculously loud. And then they have the Exo Stainless, which apparently is more, how do I say it? It's better quality and it's not as loud. And honestly, I just think it looks a whole lot prettier than the actual all black one. And the welds look kind of nice too. But guys, we ended up going with this, the Exo Stainless series. Ooh, that looks nice. So guys, we're gonna be replacing the old factory exhaust, which don't get me wrong, it doesn't sound bad at all. It actually, in my opinion, I think it sounds a whole lot better than the leaf blower Can-Ams. But we're gonna up it, make it sound just a tiny bit louder. This isn't like a super duper loud and crazy exhaust system, so that'll be perfect. Because at the same time, I don't want to be that obnoxious, crazy dude on the trails that just has the romping exhaust system. So guys, we are gonna get to taking off the old exhaust. But first, guys, we're gonna do a before comparison and then an after once the new Big Gun is on there. And so you guys can hear a comparison, and then at the end we'll kind of combine them and so you guys can see the difference. So let me put you on a tripod and let's see how this thing sounds. So guys, you see the 850 doesn't sound terrible. It still has that like 850 sound to it, even with the stock exhaust. But I hope that it does sound a whole lot better with the Exo Stainless, the Big Gun. So guys, to get this exhaust system out, we actually have to take out this whole entire top rack. So I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse so you guys can see how I do it, and then I'll pick you guys up and we can get this thing apart and getting a lot louder. So guys, it is possible to take out the exhaust without having to take out any of the plastics at all. But you know, this is just like, it's so convenient and it's so easy, you know, just undo this spring, the other spring, undo, I think this is a 13.5-inch bolt, and you just pretty much slide it out, and it just makes it so much easier. And I know I time-lapsed you guys, but overall, this process right here, me taking everything apart, I mean, I've got it down packed now. It doesn't take me more than 5-6 minutes to do it. So it makes it a lot more convenient, a lot more easier to take out. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get some needle nose pliers and try to undo both of these springs. Those things suck, it's gonna be really hard. And then we have where's it at? We have a bolt right here that we have to undo so these can slide out. And I think that's it, the exhaust just comes right out. So let me get the needle nose, and I think, like I said, this is a 1/2 inch. I will check right now and I'll let you know, and we'll get it taken off this factory exhaust. So you guys, it is a 1/2 inch socket or a 13, whatever you want to use. You're gonna want to take out this nut or this bolt right here, and it is out. That's it. And it just gives room to play. Now, like I said, I'm gonna put this right here. Hopefully I don't lose it. We have to take out these springs, but it's gonna be hard because I don't have any needle nose pliers. Screwdriver it is. Oh God. Ah, she's not even budging. Oh, this is gonna suck. So guys, looking at the Big Gun package, I actually got a new spark arrestor and springs for it. So I'm gonna actually just try to cut these off because, you know, why not? And there goes one. Oh God, I hate taking springs out. It's so hard. Good thing we got new ones, right? Now guys, now that we have that out, we can put the new one in. So there has been some videos where people actually have fitment issues putting these on. And you know, I did the exact same thing right now. I wanted to test fit it before I actually got into it. And sure enough, it didn't fit. So what ended up happening, let me try to give you a better view. So guys, the exhaust sits right in here just like that. But the issue is, if you see this bottom hanger right here, this one, once it sits up like that, it would hit the frame right there, causing it not to be a straight exhaust and to not fit properly. So what you gotta do, you know, this other guy, he ended up just, you know, bending the rods, you know, to get him a better fitment. But all you have to do, so this one was probably this much longer. You just have to make it level with this, and that'll give you just enough clearance to fit the exhaust, which, you know, now fits really, really good. So yeah, Big Gun kind of messed up on that. I guess that's the reason why it's a little bit cheaper than the rest. But you know, whatever, simple fix, just had to cut it, and now it bolts on perfectly good. Now guys, you can't just take off the factory exhaust, leave it open header, and not start it. So guys, we're gonna get a sound test to see how this thing sounds, and something tells me she's gonna be loud. And here goes nothing. Dude, that sounds freaking insane. From the looks of it, the camera was even shaking from all the wind it was blowing. Now that, boys, that would be absolutely obnoxious to hear out on the trails. That thing is crazy loud, but we got, you know, a before, we got a mid, and now it's time to get an after sound of the exhaust. All right, you guys, the exhaust went on perfectly fine. And I actually remember that I forgot that I had this, guys. I bought a new air intake for the 850 since everybody kept telling me, oh, there goes the cap. That I need to get rid of the K&N because these K&Ns apparently really do suck. So we're gonna be swapping that out, but I need to get oil for it first, and then I will be putting it on. But guys, we now have a Uni, not a K&N. But other than that, guys, the exhaust, it went on perfectly well. I actually have not started it yet, just for the reason that I want to start it with you guys, and so you guys can get my first impression of it. And we're off. Pushing out a whole lot more air. Woo! She sounds good, boys. Honestly, I don't think it's a whole lot louder than the stock exhaust. I don't know why. I thought it was gonna be a little bit louder. It's a lot deeper though. The exhaust is definitely a lot deeper. So, overall guys, I think I was expecting it to be a tiny bit, a little bit louder, but it's not like, it's like the perfect loud, guys. So like, the Evo U is insanely loud, you know? The stainless, I feel like it's like a perfect mixture, you know? It's not obnoxiously loud and it's not quiet, you know? It's just kind of like in the middle, and sounds pretty good so far. One thing I did notice, I restarted it. This exhaust, it leaks a little bit of air, pushes out, not from this side, but from this side. I don't know if that's gonna be an issue or not. I don't know if that's part of the gasket that's messed up, or if it's fine to leave it like that, but it pushes out a tiny bit of air on this side. But overall, guys, the fitment is really good. Like I said, wasn't really good, had to be fixed, but to get it good, you know, you had to push that out, cut that out, and it almost looks like it's about to pop out now, but it's on there pretty good. It's not gonna, I don't think it should go anywhere. Ooh, she's hot now. But guys, that's exhaust. I think I'm gonna put everything back together and go rip it, guys. I'm gonna put everything on. We're gonna put the GoPro helmet on, and we're gonna see how this thing sounds, you know, actually driving it, because you know, driving and, you know, parked sounds entirely different. So let's get on it and let's rip it, guys. I'll pick you guys up in a bit. Oh, one thing, guys, we did get big gun stickers. I have a Uni sticker and I have a big gun sticker. I'm trying to figure out where I should put them. I feel like I should put them somewhere. I don't know where yet, but we're gonna get this thing back together, and I'll pick you guys after I'm done, when it's all back together, and then we'll go for a ride. All right, guys, so I have it all back together, and honestly, like I said, I felt like it sounded good, but it wasn't like, I feel like it wasn't like loud enough, you know? I felt like it was, obviously it was louder, yes, of course, but it wasn't like louder than I wanted it to be. You know, I didn't want it to be obnoxiously loud, but I didn't want it to be, you know, quiet. So I ended up taking the spark arrestor, and I was like, let me see if that makes a difference. And boys, just take a listen. Just take a listen to how this thing sounds now. There goes my tripod. But guys, taking out the spark arrestor seriously made a difference. So guys, I have it all back together, if you cannot tell, and honestly it looks really good in there. But guys, I'm gonna put the GoPro, put the helmet on, take it out for a rip ski, see how it, you know, see if the throttle improved at all, and see how it does, you know. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit, and I'm excited. All right, you guys, so on the GoPro helmet now, and we're gonna take it for a rip. Oh, she sounds good. We're gonna take it for a rip and see how it does, you know, see if the throttle response improved at all. And I'll be giving you guys that like update, or letting you guys know. So let's go. And drop it down in the comments, guys. If it's too loud, we'll put the spark arrestor back on and, you know, tone it down a little bit. Ooh, it's so loud, dude. we'll take it back here, go over some of these sand dunes, and give some wide open throttles. Alright, let's see what's up. Likes to get up and go, guys. Ah, so many trees. Let's put it in low. Let's go over some of these little dunes. Guys, I'm just in love with that exhaust, man. I'm absolutely in love with it. You know, if you have an 850, I just feel like it's a must, you know? You need an exhaust, you know? It's just, don't get me wrong, the 570s and 450s and stuff like that, they don't sound bad. But it's just like, the 850 sound comparison difference is just insanely different. Alright guys, so I think I'm just gonna take it down the road once, and that'll be the end of the video, because I'm not too sure how long it's so far. But guys, for my videos, I'm trying to shoot for like the 15-minute, 20-minute max. Anything after that, I feel like it's too long. Even for like some of my favorite YouTubers, it's just, I feel like the videos are way too long. So my videos, guys, tell me what you think about it, you know, 15 to 20 minutes max, and you know, hopefully we're on the same page. But you guys, I'm so excited about the exhaust. I can't wait to, you know, actually take it out on the trails and be able to listen to it. So by the way, we are going riding this weekend. I'm not too sure where. Everybody keeps telling me to go to River Neck and Florence, South Carolina. Apparently it's like really good out there, really nice, but I've never been, so might have to make a trip out there and see what all the hype is about. Donuts on the pavement, man. I'm messing up the pavement. Obviously they go away, but still, you know. All right guys, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Do my outro, and guys, honestly, I'm pretty happy with the exhaust. You know, I think for me, honestly, I think I got to tighten down a little bit. Yeah, I do. For me, I think I am gonna keep the spark arrestor out. Don't get me wrong, it sounds good with the spark arrestor, but without it, it just gives it that little tiny bit more spunk that you need, you know, because there's, like I said, there's a whole bunch of other exhausts that are like extremely loud, but you know, this is like perfect, you know. It's not too loud, but it's kind of good. But you guys, leave it down in the comments. Do you guys think it's too loud? And if it is, you know, we'll put the spark arrestor on, but if not, we'll leave it like that. Guys, go follow my Instagram, because I do a lot of polls on there on, you know, the next thing to do for the 850. So if you guys want to be a part of it and, you know, help decide on what we're gonna do, then go follow it. Foxy 6.7. I'm gonna leave it up on the screen and leave it in the description, guys. Go follow it if you are not already. We have so many more things for this thing. I'm working to get headlights for it with Hayes Fab. I want wheels for it. I want what do I want? Oh, we gotta put the new tires on it. I'm excited to see how those do. Apparently they do a lot better than the Outlaws. We need a rad relocation kit.
We need a whole bunch of things, honestly. But guys, it's gonna be the end of the video. You know, if you did like it, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It says the 850 guys. Thank you guys for everything, for all the likes, all the comments. And thank you guys so much for all the support. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.